Shalom. It's Brother Montezal. About to do a quick lesson in transit on the way to work. Before I open up, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rekah Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone and rule well. Peace, salutations to all you brothers out there laboring in this truth and sincerity. All right. About to do this lesson. Basically, this lesson is inspired from a question. We had somebody come up to us at camp last week, and we were talking about the time of Jacob's trouble, talking about the famine, the destruction, and the question was, how are we gonna eat? The question was, how are we gonna eat? Basically, I'm just gonna get into grab a couple of scriptures, showing how we gonna eat, man. The servants of the Lord is gonna eat, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. God, basically, it's talking about the servants of the Lord. They're going to eat. The ones that follow behind Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall eat, man. But the world, the wicked, they're going to be the ones without the protection of the Most High and His Son, man. They're going to be out here assed out, man. Going through Jacob's trouble, man. They're going to suffer. They're not going to get, the benefits that come with being a son of the Most High or a daughter of the Most High. They're not going to get those benefits. They're going to get the benefits of the world, man, which is destruction. They're going to be rewarded with that swift destruction. And they're going to catch all types of hell before they get that destruction. Okay? I'm going to read on more because he said they're gonna be ashamed in that day. Because the reason why you're gonna be ashamed is because you didn't hearken, into the words of the Heavenly Father that was coming out of those men's mouths that was in the highways and the byways with those dresses on and those beards on their face. You didn't hearken. That's why you're gonna be ashamed, man. That's why you're gonna be ashamed. You're gonna be wishing that you had listened and paid attention, man. All right, he said, behold, my servants shall sing for joy of the heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So basically, the servants of the Most High is gonna be rejoicing. The reason why they're gonna be rejoicing is because we gonna know, man. Hey, we at the end, man, and salvation is here, man. But you're going to be out here howling and crying, man. Hungry. With your back touching your stomach, man. You're going to be out here, doomed. Because you ain't going to have that protection of the Heavenly Father. All right? Hold on, let me grab this other scripture real quick. This is Matthew 14:13. He says, when Yahushua heard of it, he departed thence by ship into a desert place apart. And when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. Salakia, bear with me, Akim. Just trying to switch lanes up here. Driving on the expressway. Downtown Chicago. Can be a little rough sometimes. Salakia. Verse 14, he says, and Yahushua went forth and saw a great multitude, and was moved with compassion toward them, and he healed their sick. The Lord was moved with a great compassion toward them because they were following him, man. You know, they were following behind the Lord, man, because they believed on him. And the reason why they believed on him more is because of word of mouth. You know, people was talking about him already. He had got fame throughout Israel, you know, for all the healing, all the healing that all the miracles, I should say, Salakia, all the miracles that he had done, you know, in the land of Israel. You know, word got around about Yahweh Shai doing all these miracles, man, and people would talk about it like, oh man, he coming, you know, and they'll start following him, you know, and you know, people were seeking to be healed, you know. There were people seeking to be healed, and some people just wanted to hear him preach. You know, wanted to hear the gospel. Salakia. This is verse 15. He says, and when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, this is a desert place, and times like it. Let's switch over again. And when it was evening, his disciples came to him, saying, this is a desert place, and the time is now past. Send the multitude away, that they may go into the villages and buy themselves victuals. Right, so the disciples wanted them to go away, you know, and go into the villages to go buy them some food, something to eat, you know, because it was actually getting dark, you know. The point I'm bringing this is an account where the Lord basically fed the multitude. This is verse 16. He says, but Yahweh Shai said unto them, they need not depart, give ye them to eat. And this and they said unto him, we have here but 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And basically they was like, but man, we only got 5 loaves of bread, basically, and 2 fishes. How, like, and they man, like, how we gonna feed all these people? There's thousands of people out there, man. And they was like really stumped with that one. Like, how we gonna do this? That's all we got. It's lucky. Verse 18. He said, bring them hither to me. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass and look. Salakia. Verse 19. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the grass, and took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed and brake and gave the loaves to his disciples, and the disciples to the multitude. And they said, Salakia, and they did all eat and were filled, and they took up of the fragment that remained 12 baskets full. Right, so the Lord basically he fed them, man. He gave them plenty of food, man, to eat. He made that he made those 5 loaves of bread and those 2 fish work, you know, through the Spirit. You know, that was another miracle that happened. Just like the time of the time when when we were in the wilderness, and we had ate manna and quail. You know, the Heavenly Father fed us manna and quail, man, and it was plentiful. It was enough for us to eat. Salakia, verse 21, and they that had eaten were about 5,000 men beside women and children. It was like, man, that's a lot of people, man. And they still ate. You know? And the Lord, He's gonna do that same thing, man. In that time, man, of Jacob's trouble, man, for the ones that follow him and to the end, man. You know? For the saints that follow the Lord all the way up into the end, those are the ones that's gonna eat, man. Those are the ones that's gonna eat. The ones that's gonna make it is Salakia. Pardon me, brothers. I'm just driving here. Salakia. I'm gonna grab one more. Close up with that. This is Matthew 6 and 25. This is another account, basically, with the Lord. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? He said, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not. The fowls of the air, they sow not. Basically, they don't work. They don't plant seeds. They don't, they're not doing anything. Salakia. He said, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father. Salakia. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna pull over on the side. Salakia. Bear with me, Akia. All right, this is Matthew 6 and 25. I'm starting again at 25. He said, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Right. They just birds, man. And they just, fly around, looking for food all the time, man. And the Heavenly Father provided it for them. Okay? He said, verse 27, which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit into his stature? Right. And why, Slakia, and why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not more, Slakia, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Right. So basically, the reason why I'm bringing this up, this this account, you know, what the Lord was saying is because, man, you know, the saints of the Lord is going to eat, man. Even in the time of Jacob's trouble, man, we just gotta have faith, man, and believe on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Even in those times, man, when they come, you know, it's nothing. We have nothing to fear or worry about, man. As long as we, you know, believing on the word, and we keep following the Lord, man. The Lord will have us. He's gonna cover us, man, in that time of Jacob's trouble, man. But everybody else is out here losing their mind, man. The saints of the Lord shall eat. And with that, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim out here laboring in this truth and sincerity. Shalom.